Sophie and welcome to the fourth vlog of me living in Tokyo, Japan. Sabrina is right now outside, is doing her own thing. I'm here, so we have plenty of time to talk about a lot of things. A lot of people are talking about Corona. I don't want to say it's some kind of annoying, but we can't really change anything right now, so we just have to make the best that we can. Yeah, it's spring and it's getting warmer and it's a little bit difficult not to go outside, and so I have to admit that I went outside because when there is spring in Japan there are cherry blossoms and you want to celebrate Sakura and HANAMI, and all the HANAMI festivals have been cancelled and I still wanted to go out to enjoy the Sakura so much. And that's what we did. We decided, okay, it's on my bucket list and I don't know for how long I am actually staying in Japan. Maybe it'll be a year, maybe it's just 2 more months, maybe it's half a year, or yeah. So it was a little bit difficult because I really wanted to see the cherry blossom, and so we went to Tokyo station and it was just so empty and I never have seen that before. And we went to the Imperial Palace. Of course it was closed, but it was fine, so we just walked around it and there have been so many beautiful cherry blossoms. Then we went to a park nearby which was also really beautiful. I never have seen so many cherry blossoms and so many trees before, and even though we couldn't do a lot, we walked around and we enjoyed the weather. We had a drink outside, like some matcha or a tea. I got some tea and we're just enjoying that day because we didn't know when there will be a proper lockdown, or will be there a proper lockdown, question mark. Because in Japan it's like they're saying, oh yeah, there's a new announcement, and they're saying, oh yeah, could you please stay inside? Do you mind? It would be great because it's more healthy. And they're not saying, okay, lockdown from today to tomorrow, and no, it's always like maybe 2 days lockdown, a lot of things are closed and then they are kind of open again. It's a little bit strange when you hear a lot of stories from friends all over the world. They're like, no, we are not allowed to go outside maybe once a week to go to the supermarket, and that's it. Or when you have a pet, you just walk outside and that's okay. And there's something really strange on my camera right now. I need to check it, so just give me a second. Here we go. So the SD card was kind of full, so it was showing to me, okay, yeah, 2 more minutes, and that's it. So yeah, before you do a vlog or any other kind of video, just check your SD card whether it's full or not. But just let's go back to the beautiful cherry blossom, because by now everything is gone. So when it's there, you just have like 4, 5, 6 days to enjoy it, because you just see the tiny little flowers opening and then they're there, then there's the wind or maybe bad weather like we had, and they're gone. I still was able to see them, and it was such a great, really amazing day, because we were staying outside all day long. We were having our sanitizers, like always sanitizing our hands no matter what we're touching, even the tree, because we don't know whether someone actually already touched it or not, or yeah, we were just like, okay, you just have to do it. And it was so nice because it was a warm day and we were outside, and we didn't do that for a couple of days. And I know there are people that are on lockdown for 3 weeks already, but yeah, we are right now going outside, but it's always just kind of once a week we go out, but it's more like, okay, we have to go out into nature for a small walk, otherwise you just go crazy. There are no people, nothing can happen, right? Cherry blossom! After we walked around the Imperial Palace, we just followed the river to Meguro, and it was great because there was the sunset, there was the golden hour, we were having a drink, a cherry blossom sparkling wine. Sabrina and I, we shared some takoyaki, and then we were taking photos, and there was like the beautiful river, and to the left and to the right there have been these beautiful cherry trees, and then there was this beautiful light, and everything was just so beautiful and amazing. And even though I wasn't able to enjoy HANAMI to the fullest, I still was able to see the cherry blossoms. What else? Other than that, I ate for the first time whale, and it was interesting. Don't judge me right now, because to eat whale in Japan is some sort of normal, and I want to try it. So I'm not a big meat eater or big fish eater, so I prefer fish over meat. But I love veg, so I really appreciate veg, and I can live on veg for a long time and living vegan and all of that. But I don't mind to try things, especially new things that I never have tried before. And so I tried whale, and it tastes good. I have to tell you, sadly, it tastes good. The color was like a dark red, and it didn't taste fishy. It was more, you could say, a stronger flavor of beef with a hint of chicken. Yeah, that's the best description that I can give you. And it was totally fine, just had like 2 super tiny slices, and that's about it. And other than that, we didn't do so much. We were just hanging out at home, like I already mentioned. I prepared a few more videos that will be coming out in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, because there's a lot of footage and I want to plan it properly, and no one knows what's coming next. But something else happened. I teamed up with another YouTuber, and I did a collaboration, and that was so cool. I won't tell you who it is, but it's a he. He's coming from Tokyo, obviously living in Japan because of Tokyo. And why shouldn't we meet? And why shouldn't we make videos together? And that's what we did a while ago, and it was really cool. I always wanted to do that, and when he approached to me and was like, hey, I really like what you do, and you're living in Tokyo, we could go out at some time and shoot together, and let's see whether it works or not. And it would be so cool, because I didn't do a collab for a while. I was like, oh my god, someone really wants to meet me and wants to get to know me and wants to make videos. And I'm like, man, I'm down for that, because I never did that before and I really want to do that. And you always can learn something. And when there are 2 people having a camera, and maybe then there you have a phone or you have a drone, and you have all together, you just can create. You just can create, and I love to work with people. And now Brina is coming back, which is really cool, and maybe we also can see her hair color, because we just dyed it before. Right? How was your hair, darling? It was so much fun, especially when you don't know anything about Japanese colors like dye, because they're so different, because they have different hair structure, like, well, Western people have, and our hair is way thinner, and their hair is like always black or brown, and other very thick. And so we're like, okay, we don't wanna risk. Even though it's called No Risk No Fun, but we didn't really want to risk too much, so that hair is falling out or it gets yellow or green, and we did well. We picked the perfect color. I also will dye my hair at some point, and if you want to guess what kind of color it'll be, you can leave a comment down below, and then we just have a little bit of fun figuring out what kind of color I'm about to put on my hair, because when there is now the final lockdown, you always should do something. Other than that, I could talk more and more, but I don't really want to, because you have something to do, I have something to do, Brina has something to do. And without further ado, I never can remember that phrase. I hope you had lots of fun. Let me know how you feel. Let me know where you're coming from. Let's start to have a really great conversation at some point. And yeah, hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, comment if you didn't do it already. And we're gonna see us next week. Mata ne! Yeah, clink, 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 clink.
Great. Sakura sparkling wine.
It's good.